everybody, welcome back. H&S Collectibles. This is Cody, and time for the weekly haul. So really there's only a few items here that I actually picked up. The rest were sent over to me again by my father-in-law, who's cleaning out his DVD and Blu-ray collection, trying to pare it down to what he needs. And the discussion I had with him yesterday about what you need versus what you collect, I don't know if I'll say it rang true with me, or it's one of those moments where, you know, the addict realizes he has a problem. That's kind of the way it feels. I am truly, you know, with hundreds of DVDs, I think well over 1,000 in my collection, not just horror but all genres. I'm truly at that point of too much variety to even know what I want to watch. So but I still collect. It still goes on. So I don't think I'll be cleaning out my collection anytime soon. But I am trying to sort through and see, you know, what I want versus what might make good contest giveaways or things to do in trade. So I don't know, space has not become an issue just yet, but it's very close. But enough rambling about that. I'll get into what I got and from where. The first, I guess, non-movie item. So there were no action figures this week. All movies and one CD. Haven't even got to open it yet. But the soundtrack to Airplane 2. This is from La La Land Records. And limited edition, if you can see it down there at the bottom, limited edition of 1,500 units. So this is some original music by Elmer Bernstein and then newer music by Richard Hazard. I always like I love the Airplane soundtrack. It is as crazy as the movie if you just sit and listen to it by itself. And I was excited to get part 2 because I never could really find part 2 anywhere available for download. So this is a cool one for the collection. So got this in the mail just yesterday, Parasite, and have not watched it yet. Planning to watch it. Still in the middle of trying to finish a couple of other movies. And then I went to Disc Replay last weekend, traded in some discs, and picked up a few new ones. They were having a buy 3 get 3 Blu-ray sale, so I think I got these 6 for $24 with tax when we were done, so $3 each. The most expensive one up front was the Scarface Universal Steelbook, so done in that comic frame style that Universal does. Pretty cool. Not horror, but I grabbed Law Abiding Citizen just because I liked that movie. That was one of my free ones. Let's see here. This is not Scream Factory, but just 20th Century Fox release of Invasion of the Body Snatchers, the 1978 version. Love this movie, and I had a standard def in my collection, so that's a welcome upgrade. Jurassic Park 3 in the collectible round 10. I thought that was kind of cool. I've got the round 10 like that for Total Recall that looks like Mars, and then I think for one of the Jurassic World movies. I don't know if it's the first one or the second one. And speaking of Jurassic, what was the name of that company? Drawing the blank here. Wild Eye. Yeah, Wild Eye release that I hear Jason and Bronco Juggalo talk about a lot. But Jurassic Dead, basically a movie with a zombie T-Rex. Sounded right up my alley. And then Postal, which I have not watched in a while, but if you've ever seen this, it's just a pretty wild, crazy movie. Right there on the cover at the bottom it says it's disgusting, offensive, and stupid, but I still get a kick out of it. So that was it for the ones I actually picked up. Now some things that I called out of my father-in-law stuff that he sent over. One with my wife, and then a couple things separately yesterday, is Fantastic Voyage. on Blu-ray. Great sci-fi movie from the 60s. Donald Pleasance in it. You can't go wrong. You know, they shrink down and go inside of a guy. Cyborg with Jean-Claude Van Damme. Always liked this movie. Been quite a while since I saw it. I remember really liking the bad guy in it. Planet Terror, which I already have on standard def, and then I've got the full Grindhouse DVD. This is just another one where I did not have this cover, so I'll keep it. Let's see, Hellraiser, Bloodline, Inferno, Hellseeker, and Hellworld, all in a four movie combo, and they are all on one disc. It's not multiple discs here, so we'll see how the quality looks. Congo with the killer apes. Don't remember too much about this movie. I just remember that Bruce Campbell has a brief appearance at the beginning, and he's the guy they're going searching for. So I don't think I've seen that since it came out. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. You know, the new ones. I like these movies, the new ones. I like the old ones too. Demolition Man, which is a favorite of my wife's. Have this on standard, so it'll be a good upgrade for us. Blu-ray double feature, 2 discs of the original and the remake of Clash of the Titans. Kind of hokey to watch the original now, but you know, good childhood memories there. Jurassic Park on Blu-ray. So previously I just had it on standard. Future World, the Scream Factory release of Future World. I've never watched Future World all the way through. I've seen the clip where Yul Brynner shows up in the dream sequence, but yeah, I've not watched Future World, so I want to check that out. 2012 Ice Age. So I've not seen this. I assume it sounds like, or looking at the cover, it kind of looks like 2012 meets The Day After Tomorrow. We'll see. And then the big items, and well, one more here. The Scream Factory release of Life Force. So I already had this with the slipcover. I bought off Q the Horror Fan, my good friend. But I didn't want to see this go to the disc replay and just get sold off for, you know, 30-40 cents. So pulled it out of the pile. And then the big ones that I can't thank him enough for sending over. These are really cool. Star Trek The Next Generation Blu-ray seasons 1 through 7. So this pack is seasons 1, 2, 3, and 4, and this pack is 5, 6, and 7. And I don't know how many discs are in here. It's a lot. I don't know, 30 discs in this one and 20 some in this one. That's very cool. So he got these, he said, for a really good price, and then said he probably wasn't going to get around to watching them. So thank you, I'll take them. And they're always here to borrow if he needs them. So definitely a welcome part to the collection. So that's it for the haul this week. I don't know what's coming up in the next week. I do know next weekend we're probably going to go down again to the big disc replay that's an hour and a half from us, and try to sell off more of the standard discs, and then some Blu-rays as well, and see what we can come up with. That'll be an opportunity to go by the FYE store that's down there and see what else they have. I found some pretty good deals the last time. That Quiet Place steelbook and the Resident Evil collection in a steelbook. So I also did finally make it to the post office today and sent a package to a friend. So you might see that pop up in the future. And I think that's it. So I made my top 20 for 2020 list. I'm going to work on doing my video here for the Talking Shaun of the Dead figure, because I already recorded it once and the audio is all screwed up, so I have to do it again. So yeah, that's it. I'm trying to figure out what the next movie review will be, and I'm also getting ready to sit down and actually do the drawing for the big contest. So I haven't had any comments where people are saying that I missed them, or they entered and I didn't get it, or that I got the wrong total for the number of entries for them. So I'm going to get names written on slips, get everything together, and try to shoot that video next. So I got some time this afternoon. Going to try to knock out 2 or 3 or 4 videos, get them queued up, and or just out there. So with that, enough from me. Like and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks.